Welcome to the driveway. Found my shirt and everything. I'm back, folks. I'm back. I've been trying to post more often. I kind of got out of it because I got disappointed in something. I'd let myself down and kind of got away from it. But I remember now how much fun this is, getting out and learning things in my driveway and kind of rewilding without paying for a big vacation. So today I've been showing a lot of atlatl videos. I've made some arrows today because now I'm getting into archery. The atlatl stuff got me thinking about my dad, and he was an archer. He was an archer for many years, but he used a compound bow, and I was never that interested in it. Too much technical stuff, and you just bought the equipment, and he was a very good shot, but I'm enjoying the building part of this, and I know I'm not going to make anything as powerful or as accurate as a compound bow, but there's just something spiritual about making this stuff. So I have put these arrows together with river cane, which grows up here by the rivers, by the creeks, and it's a type of bamboo, a type of grass. It gets a little bit bigger, about as big around as your thumb, but this is a good arrow size, and you can see it can get pretty long. Some of it gets 9, 10, 11, 12 feet tall. This was a smaller one. And I'm using a bow that I just bought at a local hardware sporting good place, and I paid $50 for this. Just something to get me started. I want to make my own bow, but I'm not there yet. Maybe soon. So I have found this is fun for the driveway, and I have a safe place set up here that I've been using for my atlatl practice. So let me talk about these arrows. I've done them 3 different ways. The first one, this was the first one I made. I fletched with duct tape. You've seen me do that with the atlatl darts. And I just put a screw in the end for a little bit of weight. Just screwed a big fat screw in there in the end. Nothing fancy, but it flies okay. Doesn't penetrate great, but I don't want it to. I don't want to have to. Plus, I'm not sure that I would actually have that kind of result with the way I'm shooting. But these other two, I use these 4 shafts like I've used a couple of times in my atlatl darts, and I just got a little piece of scrap. I think this is mimosa, and yeah, I think they're both mimosa. But you can see I've wrapped this one with some artificial sinew, and I reinforced the ends of my arrows. I do bore the ends out a little bit. Here's this raw piece. You can see they are hollow, but there's some pithy material in there. Well, I drill all that out on here about that far down, and I have put that in there, fitted this 4-shaft in, and I did glue it with some Elmer's glue, some wood glue. There's lots of different kinds of glues you can use. That's what I had around. And this is tied in with the sinew. This one is just glued, and I glued this in with model car glue. You know what I'm talking about. It stinks real bad. So that's just glued. I haven't wrapped it, but I've also used the tape to protect the end of my arrow from splitting. It helps a lot, I have found, and I glued this one in with Elmer's glue as well. So those are my 3 types of arrows. Oh, the way I knocked this, I had some chicken feathers from my mom's house. These are not glamorous fletching jobs, but it does help it fly a little bit. That's chicken feathers, some small feathers. And this is some turkey feather, and this is just a two feather fletch, and this is a 3 feather fletch. Little tiny feathers. I was trying to see how small I could go, and these are wing feathers from some chickens. So we're going to shoot them and see how that goes. I have been practicing I've been practicing for 2 days for about 15 minutes a time, but I've been shooting some of my dad's old aluminum arrows, and these aren't quite as accurate. But I also haven't heat bent these. I just kind of went along with the shape they were, and you can see some of them are crooked as a dog's hind leg, but I think you'll be surprised at how well they do. I've probably got in the arrow itself just a few minutes, maybe 15 minutes in each arrow, and I'm pleased with that. I want to make a whole quiver full of them and really practice. So let's do that. Not great that time. Let's try again. But these, with the actual arrows, penetrated the hay, whereas the one with the screw head just bounced right back off. So let's try again. Here, let's see. So I've got to say, of these three, and again, not here. Oh, I lost my foreshaft, and I was about to brag on that one. I kind of like this two feather style better. It seems to, for something like this, it seems to do real well. So I'm going to experiment with that a little bit more. And I guess Elmer's glue isn't the thing to use. That one came out though. So I'm going to have to get a knife and dig that out. It's that far in there, and then the foreshaft's about that long, so you can imagine what it would do to flesh. But I'll be darned, I'm going to have to dig that out and re-glue it. So that's my fun for the day.